In this third talk on opening the Bible, I want to offer a few thoughts on what I call the big story, the overarching theme of salvation history, which runs so strongly and deeply through the Old Testament. Genesis chapter 12 opens with God's call to Abraham to leave his home and family and go wherever God leads. St. Paul will later write that Abraham's faith was counted as righteousness to him. And it does seem extraordinary that someone would leave behind all that was familiar and comfortable and life-giving to go into the unknown. In the course of time, God comes to be identified as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, one who can be trusted, who has been revealed, and who has promised to be the particular God of a particular people. In the second book in the Bible, Exodus, we open with Abraham's descendants in trouble. They are now at the mercy of the Egyptian ruler Pharaoh, making bricks for his building programs. One of the greater foundation stories of God's people now unfolds as Moses is called from the burning bush and told to go and lead God's people out of slavery into freedom. While it is exciting to read the ups and downs of the escaped slaves, we should not miss the important themes of covenant and law which are spelled out, as well as the liturgical act known as Passover, one of the bedrocks of later Jewish faith and one which Jesus drew on at the Last Supper. I love the human touches that come through in these stories, the hesitancy of Moses to take on the responsibility, the all too quick reversion to criticism and wanting to stick with the old and the familiar rather than go out into the unknown, the criticism of the leader when things go wrong, the grumbling, the moaning, the blaming, which still seem to be part of life today. Through it all, and I've not even mentioned the progression into the promised land, the slow conversion from desert life to that of agriculture, with its unique challenges and learnings, the land invasions, the fighting for territory, the clash with other religious expressions, the move to city life shaped around a king who demands taxes. Through it all, the steady hand of God, the stronger of the covenant partners, is there, coaxing, at times cajoling, even chastising, a people who were not always sure they wanted to be different to those around them. In the course of time, a unique system of life evolved, complete with religious ritual and dietary laws, based on the premise that for some odd reason, God would choose an insignificant, often recalcitrant people to be God's agent of salvation in the world. The Exodus story would be worked and reworked into different contexts as the situation of God's people, also known as the people of Israel and later the Jews, moved on through the centuries.